Yo. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't want to make another video because I'm not really feeling that great. When I made the first one, wasn't feeling that great at all as well. Stomach hurts. Let me get to it. I just recently saw like a 2-minute clip of Fantasia's husband defending his woman, his wife, about submitting. And I still don't get our fascination with other people's business, with how they conduct their marriage or relationship or themselves. Submitting to your husband as your husband submits to God. Or even if you don't, like, y'all don't go to church, if your husband is an honorable man, meaning he handles business, as in making sure the family is secure, everything's safe, pretty much the same thing. If he's loving you, if he's giving you what you need emotionally, physically, mentally, all of that stuff, if he's taking care of the kids, by being a present father, or he's just the sole breadwinner, that's the man you want to submit to. Now, if you have a habit of picking, I don't want to say ain't shit men, if you have a habit of picking trash men, then what does it say about you? And you're submitting to them, then you're the fool, because you should know better, right? That's something else. And that's not an attack on or a dig on all women, because men go through it too. Men pick terrible men, women pick terrible studs, so to speak. I don't know the lingo yet, but, I hope you feel me. I know the lingo, but I don't have it down packed to where I'm like water with it. But submitting is not losing yourself. It's not losing control over your being yourself. I'll put it like this: just like any country or any movement or anything that needs to be pushed forward to get through other societies or other races, I don't believe in races, or other groups of people, one person has to speak, because if we all speak at the same time, then the message might get lost or get told a different way. And when you pick the president, the leader, or anybody, he speaks with one voice, or she speaks with one voice. And that's important. That's how society gets pushed forward. That's how things get heard. Because if we have one voice to listen to, it's easier for progress. And it's just the way things are, just the way things been working. Now, if you want to get rid of things, have a plan in play to already have it, but we're talking about submission. If that man is out there cheating on you, beating on you, being not present in the children's life, just spending all kinds of money, no self-control, no love for himself or you, and you giving your all to this man, then you're the fool. If you're losing yourself, meaning like you don't know who you are anymore because of this situationship or this relationship, then you've given too much. Like, I've given my all to my family, and I've lost myself. I got away from poetry. I've gotten away from other things that I like, and I had to find myself. And some women tend to do that too, men too, but for this case, video scenario, women lose themselves inside of men, thinking since their mom did that, it's like we have to teach our children to be different. We have to teach them the old traditional ways. It may be old to you, but it works. And if it's not for you, discuss that in y'all relationship. But when you see another person, I may be way off. I may be a wild boy for this video, but if you see another person's relationship, why do you care if they're submitting to their husband or to their stud, whatever your situation is? Why do you care? You know, it's like everybody got an opinion, but not living their own life. If you got an opinion about everything and these things you speak of, you are not experiencing, you don't have that situation going on for yourself, maybe you need to shut the fuck up. Plain and simple. Because I'm tired of people saying what they would do, how things should go, and then wondering why their life ain't shit. Because if I'm not submitting to you or to God or to whatever it is we got going on, then I don't expect you to submit to me. But see, everybody don't think like I think. Everybody is not conscious of self. Everybody's not conscious of how things should go. And the way society is right now is teaching you how to be individuals. Nothing wrong with that. But it's teaching us how to be too fucking selfish, because once you lose the human bond, once you lose the things that ties us together, then you have the shitty society we have now. Now, what men need to understand as well, as submission or submitting, your woman submitting to you or your man submitting to you, however, whatever it applies to your life, just think about that. Men have to understand you do not own that woman. You do not own your wife, your man, whatever. You do not own that person. You gotta follow me here. And if she submits to you, she's not weak. No woman is weak, because let's be fair, let's be real about it. They go through more through this society than us. And I'll say it again because I don't think I said it right. I don't know what I said. I can't remember the first thing I said. Submitting does not mean you have a slave. Submitting means she sees you're a great leader. She can trust you. Means she loves the way you move. And she trusts you when it's time to make decisions, or she trusts you when it's time to speak for y'all, or whatever the case may be. So I need us fellas, you know, whatever the language is for you, to understand that submitting is not taking on a slave or conquering that woman, that person. Submitting is being in I would say a co-parent, is being on a team, and there's no I in team. It's togetherness. And it does not mean you're a dictator. It does not mean you to be a chest beater. It does not mean you own her, because she's still her own. They're still their own person. I just need everybody to understand, even in ancient times, in times are new, whatever your relationship works, make it work. If submitting is not for you, then hey, it's not for you. But when others do it, mind your fucking business. It's simple. I know I got off what I was saying, but yeah, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, just put it like that. Submitting is not losing yourself. Submitting is it doesn't mean you're a slave. If you love somebody, you do not want to own them. You want to have them. You want to be with them, you know? And people in general, how about I just say that? Learn who you with before you give before you play wifey or you give your all to somebody, before you submit to somebody. Because men can submit to women too. Let's be real about that. just know yourself. Just know the situation that you're in, because ain't shit people get majority of the level, while nice guys, nice women, nice people get left behind. And if you give your all to these people, then, and you see how ain't shit they are, it's kind of your fault. You know, and it's maybe like 1% or whatever their fault for taking advantage of you. Hopefully y'all get something out of this, but yeah. Moral of the story is mind your fucking business. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. If it's for them, who cares, you know? And if they sharing their opinions on national TV or whatever, radio, then they did. Just something for you to listen to and keep going. Peace.